ahead and use things. What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
Hey guys, welcome to my next review. This is the Marvel Legends series, ROM the Spaceknight. Now this is from their comic book wave line, and I picked this up. Well, actually, I won this on a on the 3POA members only live, where we did trivia, and it was 80s trivia. And I was just the best one of the four of us. And by best, I was the fourth less suckiest one. It was a rough trivia night, but this is what I got. So I want to send a shout out to Laser Pants at the 3POA. Thank you. I can't wait to unbox this guy and get a review up and just play with the figure, because I've heard great things about it. So let's first thing, let's take a look at the box. So here's the figure and the packaging. You can see that tribute to the comic logo in the corner, and there's this little mini comic accessory. And then here's the back with the cross cell from the rest of the wave. And then there's a little bio in there. It says in ROM number 1, the Spaceknight, ROM tracks the vile diarrheas across the cosmos, arriving to Earth to continue his pledge to defeat them. And then it has it all in a different language. Here's all the legal stuff, and then the barcode. So let's move the table out of the way a little bit, and then tilt the camera down, and we'll cut the box open and get him out of this. comic. It comes with a pair of bands. I just pulled on that one of his blasters, and that handle is a little gummy. Oh my gosh! Sorry, I had to do that off camera because that was a bitch to pull out. There's that one. There's that. Worst time to trim your fingernails. Having a hard time peeling some of this stuff out. And I dropped one of his blasters on the floor. Give me a second and I'll grab it. There's ROM right there. There's the blaster that I dropped. Alright, so let's bring the camera down a little bit. Back a smidge there. So let's get a close-up of the figure. Turn that a little bit. So here's a good look at the head sculpt. I mean, it's just the simple eyes. I mean, you can kind of see the light effect. And the back side. This is what everybody's been waiting to see. Those cheeks, baby. So let's go over articulation. His head can go, oh, it can go back real far. Well, then that's great because he is a flyer, so yeah. Can look down that far. Arms can go all the way up like there, so you can get a good T pose. No butterfly. I don't think they could have got one with this overlay on there. Bicep swivel. Pinless double jointed elbows. And he's got a deep elbow bend. Wrist swivel. And then a hinge on the wrist. He does have a double, so he's got an upper torso rotation, and then he's got a cutout in a lower torso to get a really good ab crunch. And then he can only go back that far because his jetpack gets in the way. You can get some good rotation out of him. And then you got that deco under it. For the splits, he can get out to there. Legs can go out that far. And this is the furthest they can go back. He has a boot / thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. And then the typical front facing peg. Toe can go all the way up to here. Can go back all the way to here. And then a rocker. Really extreme rocker. Like, this guy's joints are just smooth right out the gate. Like, it just feels nice. So let's check out his accessories. So he comes with a larger blaster, a smaller blaster, a blast effect that'll fit in both of them. It just goes right on like this. And then he has a fist hand and another blaster gripping hand. What comes on him is just more of like a kind of a generic almost palm hand and then a blaster hand. And then the last thing he comes with is a ROM the Spaceknight #1 mini comic. Actually, I think that's what that open hand's for, to hold the comic. And on the back side it says Marvel Legends Series, Hasbro logo. But I think that's what this. Nope. It has to be the gun grip hand that can fit his comic. That's strange. So, yeah. I wonder why they didn't give him 2 fist hands. Yeah, he feels real nice. Joints are real smooth on him. So, let's do some posing. Alright, so before we do our final thoughts, let's do some size comparisons. So here is ROM next to the Jada Toy Street Fighter figure. And a G.I. Joe Classified. Here's the Secret Wars Spider-Man. Let's see, I got a couple more. Here is the Maximum Marvel Legends Hulk. And then one more, since I'm just a shill for these. Here's one of your Galaxy class blockies from the Transformers 1 movie line. Alright, so let's move on to my final thoughts of the Marvel Legends series comic book wave, ROM the Spaceknight. Let's see, start off with the bad. One of the first things I noticed was the weapons were kind of gummy in this. Kind of reminds me of some of the classified stuff. I mean, it was more on the handles. I mean, the rest of the weapon is pretty solid, but I don't know, it just had a little bit of gumminess feel when I was getting it out of the box. As for that, I can't think of anything else negative. There's some swirly marks on the plastic, and I got on one of his legs, there's like just some imperfections on part of the leg. Like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's on his it's near his calf. Other than that, this guy out of the box just felt smooth, real nice and posing, good articulation. The way the head can go all the way back for flying mode, like, you know, most of these characters that can fly need that head tilt to go back. Like I said, the joints are smooth. A good amount of accessories. I mean, I wish there was another blast effect. I mean, he comes with 2 weapons. Why isn't there a blast effect for both of them? That was a weird pick. And then he only has 1 fist, so he has two different hands. One's like a more of an open hand, but it can't hold anything because the comic book can't even fit in that hand. So I don't know why they did that, but I mean, other than that, it's a solid figure. He's got those nice cheeks on him. You can make a lot of different poses, really smooth to mess with. So yeah, the hype is real with this figure, so highly suggest. Yeah, that's all I got. So thanks for watching. If you could, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a member already or a subscriber. Make a comment, share the video. Also, look me up on all the other social medias. I'm on TikTok, X, Instagram. I have my own Facebook page. It's all at Talib1980_collects. There'll be a link in the description. And another shout out to Laserpants at 3POA Podcast on shipping this out to me after winning it on one of his members only streams for trivia. So yeah, thanks, take care, and peace.